welcome to the latest episode on Go Custom Figures YouTube channel. Today I'm coming to you from the lovely city of Luhansk, Ukraine, and depending on who you ask around here, it's not actually in Ukraine anymore. It's in a breakaway republic controlled by the Russians, which is why there's a war going on here right now. So with that, I'd like to offer a hearty Здравствуйте, товарищ, to the FSB who are no doubt monitoring my internet usage. I'd also like to thank everybody who watched my first video on the unboxing of the High Toys Aliens APC. That got 247 views, if I remember correctly, and that's about 245 more than I expected, because I watched the video twice myself. And neither my wife nor my mother would watch it when they saw how long the video was. It's always nice to have support, right? I've actually gotten quite a bit of support, more than I expected, for the starting of this YouTube channel with comments on the videos. I'd like to thank everybody that commented on that and the shares that it got. I did try and reply to everyone's comment. And I have gotten a lot of positive support on continuing the YouTube channel and requests on what they'd like to see on this channel. And the overwhelming request is how to do custom card backs. So what is a custom card back? When you go to the store to buy your action figure, your figure comes on a piece of cardboard in a little blister pack hanging on a J-peg, or J-hook I think they call them, a peg. That's why the figures that don't sell are often affectionately referred to as peg warmers. I think, in my opinion, a custom card is the epitome, the final step in an exceptional custom. Anybody can put stuff together, anybody can paint a figure, but to put it on a card and have it look like it's an actual piece of a toy line, I think takes that custom to a whole nother level. And this was my opinion long before I started doing this myself. This is what drove me to learn how to make cards, was to take my customs to that higher level, to make it look like it was part of a toy line. And while I cannot do all of the videos here that I would like to from Ukraine, obviously, on how to make cards, I can do this video on what you'll need to get started, and I am hoping to do a second video on how to do the graphic art, on how to put the art and the lettering on the card itself. And honestly, that's the heavy lifting. Once you get that part down, the rest is just printing and assembly, because those are the three steps in in making a custom card. You have the graphic art, you have the printing, and you have the assembly. So what do you need to get started? For the graphic art, I hate to say this, but you are going to need Photoshop for this. I don't know of another way around that. I am sure there are probably cheaper options, even possibly free options, on photo editing software on the internet. And I know Photoshop is the most pirated program on the internet. Now, I do not condone stealing programs from the internet, so just take that for what it's worth. Aside from Photoshop, I'm going to recommend a website for you, and it's called dafont.com, DAFONT.com. Now, font is what your lettering is, and you'll need you'll want different types of lettering when you do your cards for the name of your figure, the name of your character, even the name of whatever toy line you're using. Templates. I use a lot of templates for my cards. A template is just a basic form that I've pre-made so I don't have to make it every time. And we'll get into what templates I use when I start assembling a card, and I'm going to try and record myself actually making a card from scratch. And don't worry about the templates. I am more than happy to share the ones that I have. I'm working on getting a blog going, and we'll hopefully have those templates available on my blog that you'll be able to download those. I'm more than happy to share my stuff. If it doesn't get to that point, I'm always available on Facebook. Just send me a message and I'll share what I have. You're going to need art, whatever art that you want for your card. A lot of times, most of the time, I just find stuff off of Google Image. So yeah, using Google Image, just keep in mind that you may run into the problem of copyright infringement. Any photography, art of any sort, I always recommend that you ask permission before you use it. Artists, myself included, don't like to see their stuff popping up in other people's work and not getting credited for it or reimbursed for it, because it is time and effort that we put into this. Barring that, then, you know, obviously we recommend that you don't sell it if you're just making it for yourself. The second step is printing your card. I outsource my stuff to a professional printer, and that's what I recommend. I have a specific type of paper that I like, and we'll discuss this in the second video. Or you can print it yourself. There is a lot more effort that goes into printing it yourself, making sure that your computer colors are calibrated, that your printer is calibrated to your computer. To me, it's not worth the hassle and the expense of buying my own printer. The professional printer that I outsource my stuff to charges me I think it's like $2 per card. It's just a lot cheaper and a lot easier with fewer headaches to outsource my stuff, and that's what I recommend. Then the third step is assembly. And what you're going to need for that is comic book backing boards, spray glue, blisters for your figures, and adhesive, some sort of adhesive to secure the blister to the card. And that's about it. So you need to do the graphic art, you need to get it printed, and you need to put it together. When you put it out like that, it doesn't sound like it's actually that hard. And as I said, with even just my customizing, if I can do it, anybody can do it. It's really not that hard. You just have to know how to do it. And the best way to learn is to have somebody show you how to do it. And that's what we're going to do. So stay tuned for the follow-up video of this, which will be me putting together doing the graphic art for a card. Thank you for watching. Please comment below on any requests that you might have. And we'll see you hopefully soon on the next video.